Revelation 1779. From the 18th of January 1941. The right and the wrong way. The path to God is difficult to pass for many people because another path seems more appealing to them. That is, the path they want to take seems to lead them to the right goal. But they are without knowledge of what goal is set for them as human beings. And thus they strive for something which is not remotely close to the task set for them for earthly life. Their strength, their thinking and striving is directed towards solving problems which are highly unimportant for the human being's salvation of soul. They zealously advocate a forcible transformation of existing laws. They concede all rights to one person while completely denying them to another, and call this serving the nation. The last resistance that opposes such reorganizations is to be broken by force, allegedly for the blessing of a nation. The right of free expression of opinion is taken away from those who think legally, and only those are recognized who endeavor to think in the same direction as those who are responsible for leading the masses. This direction is therefore decisive, and thus countless people are pushed onto a path which, however, cannot be called the path to God. For this path has many stumbling blocks. It is not the path which certainly leads over thorns and undergrowth but inevitably upwards. It is a path which seems to lead straight ahead, but which moves further and further away from the right goal, from the right knowledge of God. For whoever wants to know God correctly must acknowledge all his creatures. He cannot grant one creature more right to live than another. He who wants to know God rightly must regard everything in creation as his work, and thus not least also human beings, who are likewise his product and also have a purpose. He must respect God's wisdom, which is true for all creatures. He must respect God's wisdom, which truly does not bring creatures into the world haphazardly. Therefore, it is not up to human beings to determine the value of the individual, that is, to present a certain class of human beings as valuable and the other as inferior in the eyes of the world, and to make their decisions in accordance with this attitude, which are completely contrary to God's will. The miscalculation consists of the fact that God himself can intervene in every human destiny if he wants to, and he will also do so if people's actions take on such forms that there is great danger of completely overlooking the right path to God, if the wrong path is taken by all those who deem themselves clever and wise. And those are ridiculed who choose the narrow path to God in correct knowledge. Then God himself will speak, and his voice will also be heard by those who walk the wrong path, so that they can then decide to leave it and enter the right path which leads upwards to God. Amen.